Hi class and welcome back. Today we will be going over the main idea and supporting details from SOL 3.5, G, and H. Before we begin talking about main idea and supporting details, we're going to review what we went over in class yesterday. So setting is our place, time, and environment. Our characters, which can be either major or minor characters, are the people, animals, or creatures in the story. Events are what happens in a story, and the plot is made up of the problem, important events, and the resolution. So, moving forward, let's talk about the main idea and supporting details. First, we need to define what the main idea is and supporting details. The main idea is what the text is mostly about, and the supporting details explain or describe the main idea. So, how do I find the main idea? There are many indicators that we can use while reading a story. When we are reading a story to find the main ideas, we want to look for key words and ideas that are repeated throughout the story. We also want to ask ourselves what the text was mostly about, and we can also look at the pictures and read the title. From the story we read yesterday, How About Them Apples, what do you think the main idea of the story was? Take a minute to pause the video and think about what you think the main idea is and write it down. The main idea from the story is that Janie did not realize that she liked apple picking until they were home from the orchard. How do we know this? We can use supporting details from the story to prove our main idea. But first, we have to find out how to find details and what they may include. Details may be examples, reasons, descriptions, or comparisons that support the main idea. Let's find some supporting details from the story. Janie did not want to go apple picking throughout the whole story. Please take a moment to reflect on what some of the supporting details are that prove that main idea. Make sure you are looking for information that supports the main idea. We can see this when Janie is complaining about not being able to be outside and playing at home. She also doesn't want to pull the basket, and she can't even reach the apples to pick them. But once she got home, she realizes all of the great things that came from apple picking. Jenny's mom made different desserts that she enjoyed, and she realized how great the apple orchard was. Now it's your turn to look at the article on the slide and decide what you think the main idea and supporting details are in the story. Please follow along and take the time to read the story on the page. An average beehive consists of about 20,000 bees within the colony. There are 3 types of bees, each with its own important job. There's only one queen bee in the hive, and her only job is to fill the hive with eggs. A queen lays about 1,500 eggs a day. Male bees are called drones. Their only job is to mate with the queen. Worker bees, on the other hand, are extremely busy. They are female bees that lay no eggs. They tend to the hive by taking care of the babies, building honeycombs, and keeping the hive cool. Some workers also leave the hive to collect nectar and pollen. Now, find the main idea and the supporting details. You will underline the main idea and circle the supporting details. In the paragraph, there will be one main idea and 3 supporting details, so please make sure you find all the information in the paragraph. You will be working with your group after working alone on this paragraph, so make sure that you have all your work done to prove that you have been on task.